So in the US, there's this everybody gets offended culture kind of thing. Is it like state specific, or is that, do you think, everywhere?
I think these days it's kind of everywhere. I think it's just the whole state in general.
So have you ever had that like a classic Karen or something gets offended on your behalf?
Yeah, most likely I have. And I think these days it's changing. The culture's changing a little. We're like, it's a line where people are kind of arguing. Is it like the argument is everyone getting offended easily, or are we just not taking offensive jokes anymore?
Yeah.
So it's like this kind of thing where people are like, I don't know, because like some things that you could say 10 years ago, now it's like you like celebrities or people wouldn't dare to say, you know? So then people are like, you're just getting offended easily. And then the other argument is like, no, we're just tired of taking like you being just openly rude and just accepting it. So it's but I would say it's pretty general for the whole states. Yeah. And for the Karen thing, yeah, I think it's pretty common these days actually. It's kind of like stand up for the other person, like, oh, why are you doing that? Yeah. Yeah, I would say it's these days. And especially these days, because it's so, I don't want to say a sensitive time, but I think everyone's hyper aware.
Yeah.
They're like expecting it, so they're like ready to like react right away. Like, oh, are you doing something like, like everyone's like kind of, I would say hyper aware these days.
Yeah.
So it's like faster to react.
Yeah. Yeah. So back home, I realized it's also definitely more sensitive than it used to be. I guess it's nowhere even close to the US situation.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I still feel like you gotta be so much more careful of what you say.
Yeah, you too.
The cancel culture.
Yeah, cancel. Yeah, exactly. You have to be really careful.
It's just crazy because I just feel like we're just so spoiled. I mean, if you had real problems, like if you would have to like worry, do I have enough money to eat tomorrow?
Yeah.
And you would never give a shit about this.
Yeah, that's true.
That's just human nature. You look for problems.
Yeah, I would say, and I don't know, like for me, it's like a fine line, I feel these days, because that's like, I feel like some people, cancel culture is good and bad. That's how I feel.
In what way is it good?
I feel like a lot of people are getting exposed for like actual bad behaviors that they got away with. And then the other cancel culture is like people are just quick to jump on it and like cancel for not a real cancel reason.
Yeah.
So it's like, oh man, and or like it's not even true, and they're just adding to the narrative, and it's like the whole person's reputation is just trash. Like that I'm like, oh, okay, wait guys, let's reassess. But then other people where it's like, you did what? Like and
Yeah.
then I'm like, yeah, you kind of deserve that. So to me, it's like a pro and con cancel culture thing.
Yeah.
Because I feel like, especially nowadays, phones, everyone's being recorded as soon as something like seems like it's gonna happen. So it's kind of like you got exposed for who you really are, and the other side's like you didn't deserve that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I agree definitely with that. That's obviously like for example, Bill Cosby.
Yeah.
That was a Bilderbuch-Beispiel. I mean, it's like a perfect example for that. But the other way around, like I think it was with Kevin Hart, the situation that he said something a decade ago.
Yeah.
That at the time was okay.
Yeah.
I mean, still may be rude, but still, it's who gives a shit.
Yeah.
And now it bites him in the ass.
Yeah.
That's just that sucks because isn't that also like in terms of law in the US that when you do something illegal or like you do something that's kind of bad and then later you get busted for it, if at the time of you doing it was legal, you can't be punished for it now. And it's not legal anymore.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Did he do something illegal?
No. I mean,
but just like you can't get in trouble for it anymore.
Exactly. It just means if you did something at a time where it was legal and later it turns illegal, you can't be busted.
No, that's true. I know what you're saying. It goes back to what I said, like people, if something they said 10 years ago, it was fine, but now it's like, you never say that. But I think, like I said, these days people are like finding receipts,
Yeah.
Like, October 3rd, 2013, you did this, you said that, and then it becomes a big thing. What? So yeah, there's, like I said, I think pros and cons to it all. People bringing up the past. That happens a lot, though, I think, with celebrities. Like, they get caught for something like they did when they were a teenager or something, and then it comes to light when they are bigger or just later.
Mm.
And then they're like making, this classic apology video
Yeah.
or something. Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, it's just so scary if you think of it. Like, you gotta be so extreme. Of course, you gotta be careful and like mindful of what you say, but
Yeah.
still, like, I mean, we're still humans and we make mistakes.
Yeah, that's
Sometimes
true.
you say something stupid.
that's
And
true.
Can't the reason just be that I'm a dumbass?
Yeah. Or like you can say, you've grown from that time, or you just,
Exactly.
you were immature, or I don't know, something.
Mhm.
That's true. And I think if you think the US is crazy, Korea's times 10 of the US.
Please share.
Like, I had a friend who she wanted to be like kind of entertainer here.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh, she wouldn't do anything because she was so scared that if she did become famous here, that they would find out about her past or something she did, and then she would be ruined.
Mm.
Like, so like, she wouldn't want to go to some clubs, or she wouldn't want to hang out with some people. She didn't want to be seen. She didn't want to do anything, even if she was just a regular person now. But she was always so like, guys, no, my reputation. Even if though she's just a student now.
Yeah.
She's like, no, if I make it in Korea, if they find out,
Mm.
something, even if it's, but the thing is, in Korea, even if it's not bad, they make it a bad thing.
Mm.
Like a K idol getting caught vaping,
And that can ruin that reputation.
they're like, you vape, like, or like, or getting smoking or something. Like, I mean,
Yeah.
some people, it's just a weird line. Or dating, it's like, they're too much here, to be honest. Too,
Too sensitive.
like a perfect example. Like food eating videos, like mukbangs or something.
Mhm.
Mukbangs, everyone eating a bunch of food.
Mhm.
There was a scandal in Korea where they found out that some of the YouTubers got sponsored by other like companies. Like, oh, can you please eat our food and then record the video eating our food? But because the YouTubers didn't tell them it was sponsored, all hell broke loose. They
Really?
were like, how could you dare have a sponsor not tell us it was sponsored food? You're such a fake, and just canceled. And all the people were just like, guys, I'm so sorry.
Yo.
Yeah, and I was like, what in the world?
Yeah, who cares?
Yeah, who cares? That's why I feel like they make such small problem a big problem, So it's like, okay, no.
This must just be such a bad way of life. Like, if you see something like this and your impulse is, I have to shit on this, like, this must suck. Then it's always just negative vibes all the time.
Yeah.
Just if you don't like something, then just don't consume it. Don't
That's-
look at it anymore. I mean, what's the problem if you don't like something?
Yeah.
Why would you keep watching it so
That's-
you can get angry?
That's
and
what I
shit on it?
said. I don't understand either. That's why I feel there's a lot of things I have opinions about Korea, but it doesn't make sense. But yeah,
Mhm.
the cancel culture here is crazy. But the US cancel culture is also crazy.
Mm.
Yeah.